Wow, this looks really
This looks
good.
fantastic.
These are some great recipes that you brought to us today.
Oh, I'm looking
Thank
forward
you,
to diving in.
Mason.
Thanks for helping me work them up. Now, how did you, when you got a great slice on the duck, so how'd you cut that off the bird, on the goose?
On the goose?
Yeah, the goose.
You know, it's just like slicing a turkey, really. It's not, you know,
Just a
you don't
mini
have
guy?
as, yeah, you
Little
don't
mini
have
meat?
as much meat there, so just take your time and just along the side of the breast, just cut it real thin. And you want it real thin. On my plate, I actually put a little extra duck sauce, the plum sauce that we used on the duck. We've got the duck, the goose, some cranberry sauce because
Perfect. That
you
looks
gotta
awesome.
have cranberry sauce. It is one of my family's traditions, is
That
to
looks
have
great.
cranberry sauce. And I think it goes good with the mix of food that we've got on our plate. And your sage
And you got my
dressing.
family tradition, yeah, with
That's right.
the sage dressing.
What other traditions did your family have when you were growing up around the holidays?
Oh, geez. Well, we're always the type who, you know, would go to obviously go to service on Christmas Eve, and then we'd come home and we'd open one little gift. We'd find one little gift under the tree to open on Christmas Eve. So that was a fun one. We got to look forward to that, and then we'd open gifts on Christmas. I know some people do it on Christmas Eve or other days, but ours was always one gift on Christmas Eve, and then the full shebang on Christmas Day.
Lots of family around? Do you?
A little bit. We didn't have the big giant family. It was we had a couple aunts and uncles, but everybody was so spread apart. We were in Arizona, again, Air Force brats. Grew up in the Air Force, so we got spread around a lot and stationed here and there. And we had some aunts and uncles actually in Colorado Springs, and still do. And then some cousins who are now over in Carolinas and Eastern Seaboard. So we didn't really get to hang out with them a whole lot. Once in a while, we'd go up to see the grandparents in Oregon and Idaho, but it was kind of nice to have a small gathering. We never really had that big giant gathering that they make movies out of that, you know, turned all chaotic and hectic. It was just sometimes just the four of us. And
You didn't have a Griswold Christmas or anything like that, huh?
Nope, not quite.
Yeah, you know, family traditions are the best, and we always got together with one set of grandparents on Christmas Eve and the other set on Christmas Day. And of course, we'd have Christmas, you know, morning. We got to open our gifts at home, but
And everybody was pretty much local and nearby.
yep.
Yeah,
Grew up in
easy.
Omaha, so my grandparents were both there. So it was easy, and it was really nice. And I remember we used to lay around and watch American Sportsman. Every Sunday at my grandparents. It was tradition. Every Sunday we were at my dad's folks, and my brother, sister, and I would lay on the floor and watch American Sportsman with Kurt Gowdy. I mean, he had this amazing voice, you know, that you recognized the minute you heard it. You didn't watch American Sportsman? What the heck?
We did not. We were watching Frosty and Rudolph. And
Well, I don't know that we
eventually,
were watching it.
Christmas Vacation.
Excuse me, I don't know that we were watching it on, during the holidays, but every Sunday at my grandparents. It was just one of those traditions that we always had,
Yeah.
you know, throughout the year.